Leona Steele, a.k.a. my auntie. The youngest sister of my mother, Catherine Maiden, a.k.a. Sis. The last one of the siblings, still on earth. Now, I just want to take 2 seconds to share with you a secret that I never shared with the family before. And this day I'm going to share with you that I was Leona Steele's favorite nephew. I want y'all to know I was her favorite nephew. And somebody will ask, well, how do you know you her favorite nephew? Because she loved my spaghetti. She loved my spaghetti. And every time she saw me, she wanted to know when you go cook me some more spaghetti. Okay. Now, ain't that auntie's love? Okay. All right, I was the favorite nephew. And I want you to know that when I look back over her life, you know, when we were kids, all roads seem to lead to 421 West 55th Street. And there's a lot of Kodak memories over there. We played on that 55th Street Boulevard. And we hit the trifecta when we went over there. Uncle Eddie lived in the basement. Mama, a.k.a. Medea, lived on the first floor, and Leona lived on the second floor. And just 3 quick memories about Leona. Number 1, she would always have a Halloween party when we was little. And she would have an apple bobbing contest. And I could never get the apple out of there. So she would put an apple in there in just enough water so I can get the apple out. And then when I was in high school, I'm only 13, but more than 30 years ago, a little bit longer maybe, in woodshop I made her and my mother a clock. And she would, every time I would see her 20, 30 years later, remind me she still had that clock. Now, I forgot about the clock, but she still had it. And, you know, I just want to say this before I close, because we got a preacher, so I'm not going to preach. But Leona knew the family tree. She knew the family legacy. And that's gone. That's gone. You know, daddy's side of the family, mama's side of the family, you want to know something, just go to Leona. But God gave Leona 81 years of life down here. 81 years of life. Now, was she perfect in that 81 years? No, she was not. Are we perfect? No, we're not. But God gave her 81 years of life. And on October 4th, as Leona began to make her transition between this side and the other side, as she was struggling in that hospital room, Grace extended his hand down from heaven and took her by the left hand. And Mercy took her by the right hand and said, come on, Leona Steele, let us carry you the last mile of the way. And when she got to the gates and saw her sister, Mary Baker, and saw her mother, they said, Leona, what you doing here? She said, thank God for grace and mercy. I made it to the city. God bless you.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be picked up, dressed to deep, on my way home. When you hear my home going, don't you worry about me. When you hear my home going, don't you worry about me. When you hear my home going, don't worry about me. Well, I'm just a soldier to tea on my way home. One thing I know, show me born again. One thing I know, show me born again. One thing I know, show me born again. And I'm Mr. Dressed to tea on my way home. When you hear my home going, don't you worry about me. When you hear my home going, don't you worry about me. When you hear my home going, don't. I'm just another soldier.